Ozempic is going to stop you having a heart attack. It's a miracle. Okay, today I've got a video that I want to react to, a very short video that was sent to me by a friend of the channel, Russell Richards. Russell, thank you for that. I'm reacting to this video that's an Australian news piece about Ozempic and about how it's got all these wonderful benefits now and it's going to stop you having heart attacks and all that kind of thing. So let's have a look at this. Now, this is from Channel 9 News in Australia, and from memory, my memory's a bit dodgy, but from memory, this guy's name is Peter Overton. He doesn't have the vim and vigor he used to have when I knew him 20 odd years ago. He's more like Peter I'm over it rather than Peter Overton. But anyway, let's watch.
There's new evidence tonight that weight loss drugs can dramatically reduce someone's risk of another heart attack, no matter how many kilos they've dropped. Cardiologists predict the medication to be as big in heart disease prevention as cholesterol-lowering drugs.
So not effective at all. Okay.
Millions of scripts are made out for statins each year.
Yes, to make people lots and lots and lots of money.
They're one of the biggest weapons against heart disease.
Then it's like a weapon, it's like a gun that's firing plasticine or something, you know?
Now this popular weight loss drug is generating as much excitement.
This is the biggest game changer that we've seen in our field in the last 10 years.
Not only does
It's a game changer, mate. It's a game changer.
the main ingredient semaglutide cut the risk of heart attack, stroke or death by 20%.
How? Where's the study? And is that relative risk or absolute risk?
In people who are overweight with existing disease.
Okay, so you've got to be overweight, you've got to have existing disease, and he said before it was a second heart attack. So I guess you've had a heart attack before, so you've already got disease, and probably this is 20% relative risk reduction, which means, you know, when we've got 100 people in the placebo group, or 1,000 people in the placebo group, and 1,000 people in the semaglutide group, then you know, one less person had a heart attack or something like that. Like, that's it. That's what it means.
Experts say the heart benefits occurred irrespective of someone's starting weight or the number of kilos lost, which suggests the drug may be influencing other factors such as inflammation.
You know what else impacts inflammation or lowers inflammation? Taking the poison out of your diet. Just simple changes like not consuming sugar anymore, not consuming starches, not consuming fruit, not consuming all the junk, nothing processed. Get the ultra-processed stuff out of your diet. Amazingly, you know what happens? Inflammation just stops. And this is not like something that takes a year to work. It's overnight, literally overnight. People see results in like days sometimes. I had arthritis and, you know, within weeks it's gone. People have talked about having joint pain and in days it just disappears. It's like amazing. Or, you know, you can make someone rich and take a drug. Up to you.
There are additional opportunities for the use of these drugs. And I think that's going to come now in revised guidelines.
More than half of the patients I see in my clinic would be considered overweight or obese.
So that's why you should be saying to them, listen, do something about your weight. Stop eating. Put the Doritos down. Put the Pepsi down. Stop eating this garbage.
Look forward to seeing agents like this be more widely available in the clinic in years to come.
The medications could also help other conditions such as osteoarthritis and cancer.
From the bariatric studies of weight loss, we know that you do see a reduction in cancer rate. Will we see that with these drugs going forward?
Experts say a patient's appetite returns after the drug is stopped. But
That's convenient. So you can have to continue the drug indefinitely so that your appetite doesn't come back. And who are these experts anyway?
Gradually reducing the dose and lifestyle changes can help people avoid putting the weight back on. Professor Catherine Samaras would like to see obesity drugs subsidised in Australia, but
why? Why should these be subsidised? Like, when there's very, very simple free ways of reducing obesity. Put the popcorn down. Put the M&Ms down. Get the bucket away from your face and just eat normal food. Eat real whole food.
How they are prescribed matters. They should not be available subsidised if you're just going on the internet.
I'll tell you a secret. They shouldn't be available at all.
Gabriella Rogers, 9 News.
I think my opinion on this is pretty clear. They shouldn't be available at all. And people should be focused on eating foods that actually help them to reduce inflammation and lose weight. And these could be things like meat and eggs. Really simple. Meat, eggs, some dairy if you can tolerate it. These foods will lower inflammation in your body. But I mean, if you are trying to lower inflammation, you probably shouldn't be keeping the dairy in there at first, just to test if that's what's causing your inflammation. But the answer is not drugs. The answer is not injectable drugs. This is only going to make people sicker in the long run, because they're going to become, you heard her say it, they have to stay on these things forever. You can't get off this. If you get off this thing, your appetite comes back, and what happens then? The feedback goes back on, and you just put the weight back on. And so you need to actually focus on losing weight properly. Eat proper food. And if you want to understand why we should be skeptical of anything that the pharmaceutical companies are promoting, check out this video next.